Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing division using the partial product strategy using the factors 1, 10, 100, or 1000. So let's say we have the number 630 divided by 5. We want to think, what can I multiply my divisor, which in this case is 5. What can I multiply this to get me close to 630 without going over? I know that 5 times 100 is 500, and 5 times 1000 is 5000. So that might be a little too big, so I'm going to stick with 100. 5 times 100 is 500. I will subtract that from 630. 0 minus 0 is 0, 3 minus 0 is 3, but 6 minus 5 is 1. So I still have 130 left. So I go back to my divisor. 5 times what gets me close to 130 without going over. Now I can't multiply times 100 again because 500 would be too big. So I'm going to go with 10. 5 times 10 I know is 50. So now I can subtract 50 from 130. 0 minus 0 is 0. 3 minus 5 I can't do, so I have to go ahead and regroup. That 1 becomes a 0, and the 3 becomes a 13. So 13 minus 5 is 8. Now I have to multiply 5 times 10 again, because again 5 times 100 would be too big, and 5 times 1 might be too small. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 50 from 80. And that is 30. Now I can't do 5 times 10 again because that would be too big. And I know my facts of 5, so I know that 5 times 6 is 30. So I'll go ahead and subtract that and I get 0. So then here's why it's called partial products. I will add up my partial products that I multiplied here. When I add these up, 100 plus 10 plus 10 plus 6, that is 126. So I can say that 630 divided by 5 equals 126. Now, what if we have a double-digit divisor? We have a double-digit divisor. It's going to be a similar strategy. So we're going to be taking 3,134 divided by 21. So really quickly on the side, I'm going to write down my facts. So I know that 21 times 1 is 21. 21 times 10 is 210. 21 times 100 is 2,100, and 21 times 1,000 would be 21,000. So now I have to think 21 times what gets me close to but not over 3,134. From our facts, I can see that I can multiply this times 100, and that'll give me 2,100, which I will subtract. Let me just line these up a little bit better. There we go. All right, so when I subtract, 4 minus 0 is 4, 3 minus 0 is 3, 1 minus 1 is 0, and 3 minus 2 is 1. 1,034. Now I know I can't multiply my divisor by 100 again. That would be too big, so I'm going to go with 10. That would be 210. I'm going to subtract this from 1,034. 4 minus 0 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. Here I have to regroup again. I can't do 0 minus 2, so I'm going to turn this one into a 0 and the 0 on this side to a 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. So again, I go back to my divisor, 21 times 10. I'm going to subtract 210 again. 4 minus 0 is 4, 2 minus 1 is 1, and 8 minus 2 is 6. I'll repeat those steps again, 21 times 10, and that's again 210, which I will subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4, 1 minus 1 is 0, 6 minus 2 is 4. And let's do this again. That's 210. 4 minus 0 is 4. I'll have to regroup. That's 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. And 3 minus 2 is 1. Now I can't do 21 times 10 again because that would be going over. What I could do is subtract 21 repeatedly. So bear with me, this is going to get repetitive unless you know more facts of 21 or you're really good at multiplication. We're going to have to do this over and over again. So we're going to be multiplying 21 times 1 and subtract the 21. So 4 minus 1 is 3, 9 minus 2 is 7, 1 minus 0 is 1. So 173, we'll do this again. 21 times 1, we subtract 21. 3 minus 1 is 2, 7 minus 2 is 5, and again we have 1. 21 times 1 again. We're going to subtract that. 2 minus 1 is 1, 5 minus 2 is 3, and the 1. All right. Now we might not have space here, so this is where I draw a line. I'm going to move my 131 over. I'll go ahead and box this up as well, move it out of my way. So I have 131, and we're going to do 21 times 1 again. So I'll subtract 21. That's 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. And again, 21 times 1, subtract the 21. I have to regroup. This becomes a 0 and this becomes a 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. I have to regroup again. This 1 becomes a 0 and this 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 89, we're getting closer. 21 times 1, subtract 21 again. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. And let's do it again. 21 times 1, subtract 21. 8 minus 1 is 7. 6 minus 2 is 4. And we'll do it again. 21 times 1, subtract 21. 7 minus 1 is 6. 4 minus 2 is 2. And we're almost there. Last one. 21 times 1, subtract the 21. 6 minus 1 is 5. 2 minus 2 is 0. All right, so now we have to add all of our partial products. Here we have 100, 10, 10, 10, 10, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. We're going to add these together. Now here I know that that's 100. Here we have 10, 20, 30, 40. So I'm just going to write down 40. Now I'll just write it on the side. So we have 100, we have 40, and I'm going to add my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to add my partial products. So that's going to be 9, 4, 1. So 149. There we go. So there we have it, 3,134 divided by 21 equals 149.